Alright, hey guys, welcome to day 5. Well, whoa, day 5? We're jumping the gun. Well, speak it into being. Speak it into being, actually. We are going to make it to day 5. So, I've settled on an animal to use. I found a village back where the cave that we were in. And this is the cat. It hasn't even been a day since, in the day cycle, so it wouldn't have missed much. We only just found a cat, and I decided that I'm gonna use cats, you know, as a representation of the community. I feel like cats are fun pets to have, and yeah, it's either that, is either cats or we do two sets of animals. We either do cats and axolotls. Um, I guess like probably like the early day like content creators, early viewers, the ones that probably hear from our subscribers from like this month to this month will be represented by cats, and then the next set, whenever we find the axolotl, we'll represent them with axolotls, or probably just keep it as cats. Who knows? But pretty much, hope you guys are doing great. Welcome to day 2. If you're just joining my series, I'm a new content creator. My name is Toff. Well, Christoph for the full word, but Toff for short. And yeah, we're here to do some big things. I'm doing this playing Minecraft every day for an entire year. What I want to do is like try to see if we can get to 365 days of playing Minecraft. We just talk about stuff, get to know each other, and overall just build good vibes. Trying to look for a place to live. Like I said, I found a village earlier, but I've had my fair share of savannas, and I think savannas are pretty lame, to be honest. They're not as interesting as I would want them to be. So I'll probably find like a plains village or even like a mushroom island if we ever come across something like that. But yeah, guys, the topic, or what I wanted to talk about today, was like content creation in general. This is another lava pool. Could go to the nether, but nah, that's cool. About like content creation, like, is it harder for newer channels to build or grow? And while I'm saying that, I want to say thank you to those who are subscribed. I think right now, presently, we have 25 subscribers. And we're trying to build a good community, and we're only going to get bigger as time goes on. And I just want to say thank you guys for, choosing me to be your content creator that you watch. I'll try to make videos a lot more interesting, and I'm double posting right now. I'm playing the new game Mecha Chameleon, so I'm double posting that game as well as this series. I'm just playing Minecraft for fun, pretty much. But the whole premise of what I wanted to talk about, like I said, was does content creators have a harder time making videos now? And the question is, actually, they do. To be honest, they do. The niche is way larger. That's the first thing. The niche is way larger. Like videos, content creators have become so much bigger that audiences expect a lot more from videos that are being created, and then we forget that, and they sometimes forget that the smaller people don't really have that availability of a resource as some people would want. So for example, I came across a guy who makes YouTube videos. He talks about like videos that I'll link the channel. He talks about like how retention is poor for certain channels, and like certain niches might take longer to take off because of one, the interest of the game in the moment and how big content creators are. And my friend also brought up that conversation to me too, that certain things will not attract an audience if it is that it doesn't have that right hook or that audience to interest. And I agree. If it is that you're not here for the, if you're here for just the person, then people tend to stay around longer. But at the end of the day, if it is that if you're not really doing much of anything, then people don't really want to watch your videos. And comparing your video, like if they're going on the YouTube feed and they see your video pop up, but then they see a video with like 200,000 K views and like 15,000 likes, then they're like, do I want to watch this video? This person seems meh. And that's the truth. That is the truth. They don't really want to engage with creators that are. Actually, I'll leave you guys alone. I'm sorry. The creators, younger creators, what I'm saying, newer creators have a harder time building because of audience. Although it's easier to have a specified niche because majority of the niches have been taken care of presently, because YouTube is an ever growing like industry. So things might not be the same as it is as you might think. But ooh, beehive. But one thing that you could take away from it still is even though bigger creators have created like a higher expectation of videos from their audience, there's not much of a disconnect, to be honest. I should say, there's not much of a place for there is still a place for newer creators to create, like myself. Viewership takes a lot of time to build up, and just because you're not seeing the retention over that month period, then it's like you ask yourself the question, am I even making videos that are interesting? But in reality, sometimes you are making captivating videos, but you're just not hitting you're just not hitting the right audience as yet. And sometimes it takes time for them to really see your content more, and yeah, it just really comes down to time. I remember I saw this video once where a guy on TikTok was saying that somebody has to see your content 7 times before they decide on following or subscribing to your page, which I think is true. Oh, 2 emeralds and I can't get it. I can. But what am I gonna do with emeralds? Meh. Yeah. Like, yeah, people tend to need to see your videos a lot more frequently for you to garner some retention. So viewership is low presently in the early days. Oh, how do you get that? But it still doesn't mean that you shouldn't post. A lot of young creators tend to give up between the 20 to 50 video range, whether it be that they're just not seeing the turnover that they want or whatnot. But it's really about not giving up. Some people create multiple channels to see which one or which niche would take off better, and then once they find the one that works, then they stick to that. But really and truly, you can't minimize your effort. Does it minimize your effort? This is beautiful. Come in the picture, cat. Come in the picture. Come. Where are you? Get over here. Hey, stop moving. Stop moving. Alright. That's it. Alright, let's go. But yeah, just because content creators don't take off in the early days shouldn't mean that you should not try to make an effort. everything takes time, and the only way you'll know is if you start somewhere. I was also doing some research on like how bigger creators make their videos, and like how many, like what countries really have the higher demographic of like viewer base or viewership. And it's brought to my attention that really and truly it is like the US and India seemingly have two of the biggest audience viewership. Like those creators from those countries do have like large bases, and then a lot of the smaller nations that do have that big following, or this is what I was looking for, a village. And I actually might make this spot my home, to be honest. It's nice. I just didn't see if like it's coastal. It is coastal. This is even better. Alright, so here. Oh my, imagine I did not mean to hit you guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And I don't have nothing to feed you. I am so sorry. I could have killed my cat just then and there. Well, yeah. So it's just really interesting to see that content creators don't even get an opportunity to. Content creators don't even get an opportunity to, you know, to take off unless it's they're at the mercy of the viewership, pretty much, or they're from certain nations. Like particularly for my country, our biggest creators are music artists. So the channels that have the biggest viewership are people who produce music, and that's fair in their own right. Like they're big content creators that put hours into developing amazing musical content, and a lot of the times they don't really get the turnaround for that content, for that music that they create, until like later on. But just like everything takes time. Just like every success, things take time. Somebody had to start from nothing in order to get to something. Decently sized village. It's by the coast. Yeah, I feel like I'll live here. Yeah, I'll live here. And there's a ravine over there, so we can go mining. But yeah, that's just my viewpoint on the whole making videos for content and being interesting. But answer me a question, like, do I have to be a big content creator to really say make videos? Or not even just make videos, but like make these type of series? Like, do I have to be a big creator? It's been a question that I've been asking myself for a while. Sometimes the biggest creators aren't even the ones that have been doing it for years. Sometimes it's the ones that just have the best break. Some people make some really bad videos too that just don't draw the viewership that they want. Actually, I should get the chords for this place just in case. All right, remember that? Remember those chords? Okay, good. Let's take a picture. Nah, I am cooking right now. Guys, I am burning up. This place is so hot. Take a screenshot. But yeah, like I was saying, it is something to think about. But I'm glad for those who stick around for the videos and stuff on the journey. I should make a bowl. I ain't scared of you. Thank you. There's another one. Blow up the iron. Yeah. What out of me 2 iron? There's a bunch of iron over there. Yeah, that could have been terrible if I dropped my shield just then to hit him. Another thing too that you really have to want it. Some people give up on making videos because they don't want it anymore. I won't say want it enough, they don't want it anymore. Because the passion is there in the beginning. But then it's like once life really hits and like things start to happen, it's like people don't really try anymore. Because like, why am I doing this if I'm not getting the $1 million or the contract from Mr. Beast or some big like drink brand that wants me to be their showboy or showgirl or showgirl? And yeah, for some people their views on the matter is a lot more self-centered than you'd like. At the end of the day, some people really are just doing this so that they can have a means of income, because that is what YouTube is for some people. It's a lifestyle, it's a livelihood. I don't know why I don't make copper armor. Like, it's so abundant. And then when I can get iron tools, I get iron tools. Yeah, I think I'll do that. 25 pieces of copper. But that's just something that you realize as you go along, that people don't... Some people really give up after a while. People really give up after a while. Even I myself have considered, like, not really content creation, but I've given up on stuff after a while. Ooh, big vein. Ooh, big vein. But yeah, I just realized that some people aren't really as interested in the content creation. But if it is that you guys do enjoy my videos and you like this style of video where we just sit down and talk about stuff, I've grown to like them because it just gives me an opportunity to just speak. I don't necessarily want to be the one to like lecture anybody or tell anybody anything like, oh, I'm your life coach, so now let me give you. No, that's not me. But I wanted to just shed some light on what I have as a human being, somebody that's, you know, a part of this world and contributing in it. All right, so then we'll just make some iron and stuff. Well, I don't know if I did say it. I probably did, but I didn't notice. I just want to say thank you to everybody that is subscribed already. Really and truly, I am like eternally grateful for you guys. Like, I really think that the audience that I've been able to build, being able to build because of you guys is something I could never imagine of. Being able to game and stuff. This is some far-fetched. Like, if you had asked like me back in the day as a kid, do you see yourself being a YouTuber? I'd have told you no. I grew up watching YouTubers. I grew up watching YouTubers, but never really saw myself being one. And yeah, just not being able to make videos for you guys while also like doing school and work, and it just means a lot because it's like I'm able to now have the freedom or the flexibility to incorporate this hobby or dream that will help propel my other dreams forward. Because having an audience means I'll be able to create more impact. Being able to create more impact means that I'll be able to change more lives. And not just change like, oh, something's wrong with the life, so you need to get this fixed and you should do this, that, because I'm doing this now. I'm more saying this as a point of somebody who has grown up in a country where things aren't as available. Like, if you can't be able to create something like that for your fellow like countrymen, or even just the kids around, like doing stuff to put a smile on people's faces always means the more. Like, I grew up not being able to play video games until late in my teen years. And when I mean like play video games, I don't mean like, yeah, I had mobile games. I'm talking like, oh, play games on computers and other consoles. Never grew up with any other console. And then I got my first PSP like after PSP died decades after. And it was just, you know, something interesting. Like, the PSP was now a dead app. Well, a dead console. I think it's now, it will be considered retro, but mine stopped working. I'll probably have to go looking for it, but yeah, I didn't even have much games, so it was pretty much just sitting around the place. But I mostly grew up playing, well, reading books and stuff. And then when I got to high school, I got into sports. Oh, I can make a full set of armor. And I can make a spear or shovel. I think I can do both. Spear and a shovel. I can make a bow. But yeah, you guys are the reason why I'm even able to do this. A fully armored up. Nice. Day 2 fully armored up. But yeah, you guys are the reason why I'm even able to do this. And it really wouldn't have been without you guys that I'm even getting the chance to. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you very much. Like, I really appreciate you guys so much for thank you. Like, genuinely, eternally grateful to you guys for choosing me as the person that you want to watch and make videos. Like, I know I'm not the most interesting YouTuber, and I do plan on making more interesting videos. But for now, I hope you guys are okay with just Minecraft Let's Plays and the video game Let's Plays overall, like playing Apex, the new games, Mecha Chameleon, which is pretty popular right now. But how long do you think Mecha Chameleon will last for? How long do y'all think? I think it probably has like a maximum, unless no major updates happen. It has a week left, like a week. I guess I'll just plant those. Probably has like, no, not a week. Probably like 3 more weeks before it's like completely dead and in the water. But yeah, that's all, guys. I just want to say thank you guys for, you know, choosing me as a YouTuber. Thank you guys for watching my videos. Thank you guys for, you know, your feedback, your likes, your comments, and just overall just being a part of my community. I wouldn't have been able to do this without you guys. And I know that once I actually get to do the thing that I really want to get to doing, I hope you guys do enjoy that form of content when the time does come. I just want to say thank you once more. Appreciate y'all for being my viewers. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And if you've been here, if you stuck out around for the 25-minute video, thank you. You guys are the best. And most of all, guys, remember to do one thing. If anything else, be great. Bye.